Hi, it's me again, and I'm still working through my stash of stuff, and I wanted to show you this sweatshirt right here with this cute little embroidery right here in the front. And then I was going to accent it with this gray t-shirt. Now, one thing I wanted to point out is this one has a design here on the front of it, but what I'm going to do, I need to line the hood. I have found that if you're making a hood and you're using a heavy fabric, or hoods in general do better with almost a t-shirt weight fabric. So I'm going to try, this is the inside of the shirt where the design is. So the inside and the outside of the t-shirt look the same. So I'm going to put the print on the inside and see how that works. So that's something new. And then I've had people asking me to kind of show how I do this. This is a pattern I'm working on, so I haven't released it yet. But so you take your pattern pieces. This is the center front of the size 3 sweatshirt that I've been working on, and normally you would place it on the fold, but I want to be sure that I get this design centered well. So what I do is I went ahead and traced it so that I can just set it out like this, and I position it so it's exactly where I want it, pin it down, and cut it out. So there's my front and back. And then you take your sleeve pattern and you can place it right on the fold of your sleeve if that's how you want to do it. So my 2 sleeves, my front and my back. And then if you want to cut a hood, if you still have fabric enough and want to do like the outside out of the sweatshirt fabric, you can do that, or out of a coordinating fabric. So that is just kind of the way it rolls, is you just take your pattern pieces and place them on where you can use them and get the most out of the sweatshirt fabric that you're using. So also, don't forget you have wonderful ribbing on most sweatshirts, the top and the sleeves and the bottom, so you can use that. So anyway, I'm gonna go get this cut up, worked up, and see how it turns out. Be right back. Okay, I wanted to show you a little inside baseball. This is the sleeve pattern for the sweatshirt that I'm making, and it looks different. This goes up to the back, and this goes center front and center back. The neck is here. So it's a little different, but what I wanted to show you, what's important is I'm leaving the ribbing on the bottom of the sleeve. So I measured up the hem allowance and then my seam allowance. So this is going to be the bottom of the sleeve. And the other thing is you have to stretch out the ribbing, pin it down, put your pattern on it, and then cut it out, because you want that stretch in the ribbing when you're cutting it out, so that when you let go it pulls it up tight. So now that'll be the right size wrist for this little pattern. So anyway, thought you might like to see that. Just always remember to put right sides to right sides when you're laying out your fabric. Okay, so here's my little size 3T sweatshirt. It's got that with the hood that here, and I lined it with that t-shirt, and I tried putting the print on the inside, and it worked out just great. So there's that. You can see how this pattern goes together. Here's the sleeves. There's a center front seam here. There's a center back seam there. So hopefully this pattern will be available pretty soon, and then I'll do a full tutorial on how to sew it. But I just wanted to show you, this would be less than $1 to make this particular sweatshirt, and I still have my other stack of stuff over here that I have projects lined up for. So until next time, this was Cindy from Vintage to New. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.